Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Baldur's Gate 3, dem Honor Mode. Ja, und wir haben in der letzten Folge das letzte Licht erreicht. Karlach, was hast du denn?
Oh my God, soldier. That's Jaheira.
Ganz genau.
The Jaheira.
Ganz genau. Sie lebt in der Stadt, nicht wahr?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Ist so cool, unsere Karlach. Ja gut, komm, dann holen wir dir mal deine Verbesserung, wa?
Hey, it's Shannon! Let's say hi!
I've seen that box before. I'm
Ach, das-
certain of it.
Der Ochse wieder. Der Ochse wieder. Wo war das? Na, die Schriftrollen, ne?
Karlach, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Was wollt ihr zuerst hören, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my God. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Oh Gott. Ah. Na los. Gebt ihm das Eisen. Bringen wir es hinter uns.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So, did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Komm her, du süße Sau.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Dann müssen wir das Unvermeidliche vermeidlich machen.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Sorry für das Knacken gerade, aber ich musste mal muten, weil ich Nase putzen musste. Mann, bin ich froh, dass ich das erste Mal bei der Spinne gescheitert bin und dass wir Karlach am Start haben. Die ist so cute, ne?
This is the best day. The best day.
Ich freue mich so für euch, Karlach.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Denkt ihr an jemanden?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Was ist mit dem, was Damon über eure Maschine gesagt hat? Wir müssen euch zurück nach Avernus bringen, sonst geht sie hoch.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Ich respektiere eure Entscheidung.
Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me. You really are the best of the best. Of the best.
Ochse. 83. Was ist passiert, Junge?
No, incapable.
Unfähig wozu?
Not for you to know.
Ach bitte, ich bin so neugierig. Sollte reichen, oder? Jo.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied?
Wenn das Ochsengedanken sind, fresse ich einen Besen. Was bist du wirklich?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Okay. Deine Geheimnisse, was immer es ist bei mir sicher.
Good little hero.
Good little hero. So, Damon.
Glad you and Karlak are all right. Well, as all right as any of us.
Tja.
A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Cool, cool. Interessante Arbeitsmaterialien. Was meint ihr damit?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you.
When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique.
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Klingt, als hättet ihr in den Höhlen interessante Zeiten gehabt.
Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster. When Elturel was swallowed up, they could do little but survive. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there. But it was certainly instructional.
Ich habe ein paar Höllenmasken gefunden. Könnt ihr daraus was machen?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough. But I can try. How many do you have?
Ich habe 3 Masken.
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
Bin erstaunt, dass du überhaupt was draus machen kannst, sonst habe ich jemand vertickt.
There. Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Ist cool. Och, Orton, Sprengstoff gibt das. Dämmel.
Need anything?
Ja, ich wollte mal gucken, was hast du denn so? Ach, guck mal hier, ich habe eine Banane und Eier und den Scheiß habe ich. So, dann habe ich hier Messerchen, Äxte, Fackeln, Goblinbogen, Schwert, den Quatsch, Schilde, sowas, Flasche, Kerzenknochen, 3 bis 18. Bewirkt Feuer- und Schallschaden bei Gegenständen in der Nähe und stößt sie zurück. Cool. Perle. 14 Seile. Ja, da habe ich nachgeguckt, ne? Da habe ich nachgeguckt. Das Ding ist für überhaupt gar nichts gut. Das markiert quasi nur die Stelle, wo ihr quasi zum Blut von Latanda rein könnt. Ne? Das ist, weiß ich nicht, da gibt's, also wenn ihr den einsammelt, habt ihr dann so eine Kartenmarkierung. Falls ihr halt den Wahrnehmungscheck verfehlt, ne? Und irgendwie euch nicht die Statuen angezeigt werden. So, Dämmen. Was hast du denn Geiles? Was hast du denn Geiles hier? Boah, 3-1. Es ist teurer geworden, ne? Egal. Das war irgendwie war das gut für unseren Vampir. Aber hier so Tränke und so. Na, du hast hier nur Färbezeugs, ne? Färbemittel, Färbemittel, Färbemittel. Und einen Endfärber gibt es auch. Ist nicht schlimm, der Mann. Ich habe kein Interesse daran, die reichste Leiche
I'll be here if you need anything else.
in Pharaoh zu sein. Gut. Vampir haben wir nur gerade nicht am Start, ne?
Right tool will do the trick.
Schauen wir mal. Dieses Spiel. Ey. Danke. Panzer der brutalen Energie. Schwere Rüstung. Erhaltene Energiekanalisierung. Wenn Hieb, Stich und Wuchtschaden erlitten wird. Nachteil bei Heimlichkeitswürfen. Tja. Ein Tausender wert. Ich weiß nur nicht, ob die so gut ist. Der Lichtzauber hier von Schattenherz, der ist super. Ne? Sollen wir dir ein Schild holen?
Victims of the shadow curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
Okay. Komm, alle mal ran.
What's that?
Danke, Shadow.
I won't budge.
Geh weg, Schwächling.
A flaming fist, face smashed. She had enemies, clearly.
Interesting times.
Ja. Die Blitzaura, ne? Ach so, jetzt. Die benutze ich ja eigentlich nicht, ne? Verbraucht 3 Blitzladungen und entfesselt einen elektrischen Stoß, der Gegner in der Nähe Schaden zufügt. 3 Züge lang. Schildschlag. Wenn dich ein Gegner mit einem Nahkampfangriff trifft, kannst du deine Reaktion verwenden, um den Gegner zurück umzustoßen, sodass er liegend ist, sofern ihm kein Geschicklichkeit. Lodernde Vergeltung. Gewährt Resistenz gegen Feuerschaden. Ist nicht verkehrt, ne? Nimm mal.
There is work to do.
Auch wenn das für dich nicht so, weil du kriegst keine Blitzladung, ne?
Looking ahead.
Gut. Eins kostet das Schwert jetzt hier.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Too dark to tell.
Mal stichprobenartig hier reingucken. Gute Frau.
Please, I just want to be alone.
Ich erinnere mich an euch. Bex, nicht wahr? Wo ist euer Mann?
Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love... Dennis. Martin Dor, Roshan.
Wie seid ihr davon gekommen?
I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Kann ich was tun, um zu helfen?
Not unless you can bring him back. Can you?
Ich werde Dennis finden und ihn zu euch zurückbringen.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
Cool.
Dennis.
Dennis. Ich bin da recht optimistisch, was die Sache betrifft. Denn ich hab's ja im Tactician Mode, ne? Tactician Mode ist zwar hart, aber
That's curious.
aha. Ja, da. Nehmen wir mit. Nehmen wir mit. So, jetzt bin ich ja gespannt. Ne? Normalerweise findet da vorne die Beerdigung statt. Allerdings ist ja die Olle draufgegangen, ne? Meine ich. Dass dieselbe Olle ist. Aha, eine Beerdigung. Und die Olle ist da. Dann ist das doch nicht dieselbe Olle.
He was joking this morning. Jonas and me. He was always joking. Said it was good for morale, but he just liked seeing people laugh. He was a good harper. A good friend.
Klingt, als hättet ihr einander nahe gestanden.
We were comrades in arms. I thought we could have been something more one day, but too late now.
Bestimmt wusste er es. Gewiss war ihm auch wichtig.
I don't know. And I never will. I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone.
Nicht schlimm, Hauptsache wir sind inspiriert. Beziehungsweise Schattenherz ist durch eine tragische Liebe inspiriert. Hier ist ja eine Truhe. Okay. Nehmen wir.
You better, or I'm a dead man walking. Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Gute Frau, ich habe zu viel Geld.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Hör mal, kann ich auch irgendwas abnehmen, das, ohne dass es mich was kostet? Lass den Freund mal weg da. Ja, ich glaube, ich kann.
Cheeky. But,
Dreist, ja.
since you're asking,
Was gibt es denn? Ein Vorratspaket, sehr nobel von dir.
if you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Okay. Zeig mal. So, du hast doch geiles Zeug, ne? Was haben wir hier? Arkane Kultivierung, okay. Tückische Bewegung. Okay. Ich glaube, die brauchen wir nicht mehr. Die nehmen wir aber. Gedankenlesen, sprechen mit Tieren. Ja, ja. Öl des Verderbens. Die hier nix für die gute... Wie heißt sie? Guck mal, die hat 5 Rauchpulverbomben. Ich will keine reiche Leiche sein. Ja, alles Dinger, ne? Ach Mann, ey, so ein Trank der Eselsstärke oder so für eine von den Ladies wäre ganz gut gewesen, aber hat die leider nichts. Ein Fläschel. Der glühende Stab. Feuerpfeil, Feuerball. Die habe ich sonst immer hier für Karlach gekauft. Stärke des Stiers. Du hältst Stärke des Stiers und dein Stärkewert wird um 2 bis auf maximal 20 erhöht. Tja. Fand ich gut. Jetzt hat sie... Weil sie wirft ja bei mir jetzt viel, ne? Hut des unbefangenen Kushigo. Ja. Yuan Ti Schuppenpanzer. Aha. Umhang des Schutzes. Rüstungsklasse +1. Den nehmen wir. Handschuhe der ausgewogenen Hände. Kampf mit 2 Waffen. Wenn du mit der Zweihandwaffe einen Angriff ausführst, kannst du beim Schaden des Angriffs... Vielleicht wird für Karlach. Schutz vor Geschossen. Soll erstmal reichen. Ah, kriegen wir dann hier Rüstungsklasse 17.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Komm her, du kannst doch hier so eine fette Gardine hinten gebrauchen.
Our asses.
Let's move.
This place gives me the creeps.
Okay.
Skaithel are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
Ich würde gern wissen, wofür das gut ist, ne? Na, Kleiner?
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Der Kleine bewundert euch. Das ist schön zu sehen.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last light! Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Deins ist das erste frohe Gesicht, das ich seit langem sehe.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Was hast du denn so für besondere Kunden wie mich?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock.
Aha.
A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old Jackaday.
Meinst du, Moll hätte ihn dir gegeben, wenn er was wert wäre? Es tut mir leid, aber ich weiß, dass das Ding einfach scheiße teuer ist. Ich habe beim letzten Durchlauf wollte ich nett sein zu dem Kleinen, wollte ein bisschen was. Aber der ruft dann Tausender auf. Und verarschen wir ihn.
I mean, maybe.
Moll weiß, dass er bei mir besser aufgehoben ist. Und du auch.
But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
Ach,
Shy? Have a gander at
jetzt
the
fühle ich mich schon wieder
finest
schlecht. Komm, dann kann es auch konsequent sein und eben seine Waren klauen.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Ist ja gut, Jahira. Was hast du denn? Erzähl.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh my gods!
To your very good health.
Weißt du was, Jaheira? Beim letzten Mal war ich misstrauisch, aber ich kenne dich doch. Du würdest mich vergiften, gar keine Frage. Aber auf deine geschätzte Gesundheit.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Ja, der Parasit gibt mir Kräfte, die ich noch nie hatte. Er verbessert mich.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Na klar, kannst du mir vertrauen.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have
Weiß
every
ich.
reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Wenn er zurückgekehrt ist, habt ihr ihn beim ersten Mal vielleicht nicht hart genug getroffen?
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Ihr glaubt, ich kann ihn töten?
Not immediately. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Ah, die meiste Arbeit bleibt dann wohl an mir hängen, wa?
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection.
Ich dachte schon, weil ich den goldenen Würfel will.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease.
Okay.
Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Wie erreiche ich ihn? Die Türme sind von Schatten umgeben.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you. and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Cool, cool. Ach, guck mal, hier.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Ich habe gehört, was passiert ist. Die Leute wurden nach Mondaufgang gebracht.
I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
Wie habt ihr überlebt?
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Roland? Der Magier in Ausbildung?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Ganz ehrlich, ich mache hier einen Schritt nach dem anderen. Ein Boss nach dem anderen. Das ist so mein Grundkonstrukt. Und hoffe, dass das nichts Essentielles in die Brüche geht.
You make it sound so easy.
Nee.
But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Keine Sorge, ich werde sie schon finden.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there. All right?
Ja,
I can't handle anyone else dying.
das kann ich jetzt auch nicht mehr handeln. Wenn jetzt die Scheiße hier implodiert, dann implodiert sie. Das ist nun mal so. Roland!
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Es tut mir unheimlich leid, dass wegen Amenadiels Stab hier die Beleuchtung so kacke gerade ist, aber so ist halt nun mal, ne? Alfira sagt, dass sie und die Kinder nur dank euch entkommen konnten.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous, heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Ja, Wert ist schon tot. Wisst ihr, wo sie sind?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
Nee, lass das mal. Wenn sie noch leben, werde ich sie retten.
They're my responsibility.
Ach, komm, hör auf.
You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Du fixst das. Du fixst das. Ja, es tut mir schrecklich leid hier mit dem... Das hier, ne, mit ihr irritiert mich jedes Mal, wenn ich nicht als Dark Earth spiele. Weil eigentlich bin ich jetzt ja so gewohnt, dass die gute Alfira zerstückelt bei uns im Lager in Akt 1 irgendwann rumliegt.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Ich hörte, dass der Kult euch überfallen hat. Das klang brutal.
Aye. Brutal is putting it lightly. Maybe we should have just surrendered. Zevlor begged us to. But...
They were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Nur Mut. Ihr habt überlebt. Die anderen gewiss auch.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... Thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Ja. Ist auch mein eigentliches Naturell. Ich habe versucht, böse, ist alles kaputt gegangen. Gut, so. Jetzt haben wir fast mit allen geredet. Da vorne in der Ecke. Da sehen wir schon die nächsten Gesprächspartner für die nächste Folge. Naja, und dann haben wir wahrscheinlich in der nächsten Folge wieder so einen Knackpunkt, ne? So ein Knackpunkt. Keine Ahnung, wie das ausgeht. Ich sag nur jetzt schon mal, drückt mir die Daumen. Drückt mir die Daumen. Ich wünsche euch was. Bye, bye.